We like to think of open innovation as an open API to connect Telefonica with entrepreneurs and startups. I would say business and savings, but also cultural change. I'm sure that the connection with the startups are totally necessary for a big company like Telefonica to lead the market in the next 100 years. So I will mention 4 key activities. The first one, of course, Wayra, our micro CVC that started in 2011 as our corporate accelerator, and currently we invest in up to 250K per startup. Wayra operates in different geographies, and we have hubs around Europe, Spain and Brazil. And recently we are very proud to say that we've launched Wayra X, our new investment vehicle looking for B2C startups with global ambition and looking in areas like 5G, e-health, remote work, e-learning, for example. To complement Wayra's strategy, we run our network of incubation spaces with partners, and this is Open Future that democratize entrepreneurship together with public partners. Open Future startups are fast track to Wayra, and we help them to look for business development with Telefonica, and it also provides us a great network of scouting. But we understand that open innovation is not only one-way road. That's why we aim to open our platforms, technologies, and our innovation to startups, and we do this through Telefonica Activation Program, our initiative to introduce Telefonica technology like IoT, blockchain, career billing, living up to the startups world. And lastly, we are creating our own startups, and this year we are also very proud to say that we've launched our initiative Wayra Builder, where we are creating startups from scratch by using technology, ideas, or even patents that we have inside Telefonica. We believe innovation happens everywhere in our company, but we group innovation in 2 different areas. The first one is in core innovation, where we innovate on top of our core assets, strategic assets like our network, our data, and our platforms. But then we have the view of open innovation, the area which I lead, and where we are looking for external ideas, external entrepreneurs and startups that we want to connect with our business, helping both to grow and scale. This unit is composed by 2 big teams. The first one is the global team that is dedicated to find, evaluate, and develop innovation from a global perspective, very aligned with the group overall strategy. And then we have the local open innovation teams that are supporting each of our operation business in each country where we operate. So all the initiatives that I mentioned before, Wayra Hubs, Wayra X, Open Future, activation programs, or Wayra Builder are part of this open innovation unit. I'm sure that you agree with me when I say that measuring open innovation is not easy, and we don't even have a clear consensus on how to do it. But for me, in my opinion, it's key that innovation KPIs are clearly aligned or even shared with the company's priorities and objectives. Our main KPI to measure success and our activity is the amount of business generated with Telefonica and the startups. And through this KPI, we measure the new revenues and the internal savings that are providing to the group the engagement with the startups. On the other hand, we measure also the ROI of our projects and how much we are able to cover our own OPEX in the unit by doing commercial innovation actions with third parties, this is partnerships. Business KPIs are essential today for innovation units, and maybe the area of positioning and press releases through innovation accelerators is over. We believe that there are 3 key aspects in which we need to work in order to impact in our organizations with open innovation. The first one is the culture. an innovative cultural mindset is key to create meaningful collaborations with the startups. And sometimes is it about trying to hack the thought of our teams. At Telefonica, we have created internal strategies to promote the collaboration with business units, creating a network of sponsors. Then we have the processes. We all know that corporate processes are not valid when it comes to work with startups. Loan procurement processes, legal burdens, control measures, loan payment terms for provider, and along, etc., which don't take into account the innovation factor and makes the collaboration with the startups sometimes very difficult. To avoid this, special processes should be created. And then the third one is the platform and systems. Again, these corporate assets were conceived only for internal corporate use, and in the current context, it's necessary to open these assets to innovators. An example of how we are taking care of this challenge is the activation program that I mentioned before. This is a way to open our platform to third parties. Among others, we are looking, for example, in 5G, next generation of networks, IoT, edge computing, cybersecurity, smart home, video and entertainment are maybe the ones I highlight. Thank you very much, guys. I love the work you do to foster CVC industry and how you connect and inspire us in this fascinating new sector.